And for people that see someone who's a beast, who's done great things, you just assume that they're different than you.
Right.
But then you hear about your insecurities and your pitfalls and all the things that went wrong with you, and you realize, well, God damn it, those are the same things that go wrong with me. Like maybe I have that inside of me and I've just never summoned it.
Ancient Rome had influencers. They flaunted wealth, power, and status. But one man stood in the arena of excess and said, "This is BS." Meet Musonius Rufus, the Stoic gladiator of social change. His rules for rebellion? They're exactly what 2024's lost generation needs. Musonius Rufus did the unthinkable. He taught philosophy to women. In a world where women were property, he declared, "Virtue has no gender." Brené Brown would have high-fived him.
And the original definition was to tell the story of who you are with your whole heart. And so these folks had, very simply, the courage to be imperfect. They had the compassion to be kind to themselves first and then to others, because as it turns out, we can't practice compassion with other people if we can't treat ourselves kindly.
Vulnerability is strength. Rufus weaponized it. But let's cut through history. When's the last time you challenged a norm? Silent at a sexist joke? Scrolled past injustice? Rufus didn't just preach simplicity. He lived in rags by choice. Luxury makes you weak, he warned. Sound extreme? Ask David Goggins. Comfort is the enemy.
It always looked brutal. People waking up early and doing all these things, and it looked horrible. I was like, wow, man, I gotta start doing that. Not to get better, bigger, and stronger, but that is what's gonna build me. That looks uncomfortable. That looks brutal. And getting up early, I don't wanna do that. So I made this long list of things that I don't wanna do. And through that, I found myself. I started, I'm like, you guys aren't doing this shit in high school. You guys aren't getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, running over here in this golf course. So I started seeing myself very differently than the average human being. I was like, hang on a second. I have something they don't have. And that's when I started to develop these things through working out. It was this great, never-ending work ethic. And through work ethic, I developed self-esteem.
Rufus was OG hardcore. Here's the gut check. What's one luxury you're addicted to? Starbucks, Netflix, designer labels. Rufus's challenge. Ditch it for a week. Reclaim your grit. Rufus banned theoretical debates. Philosophy is action. He roared. Tim Ferriss modernized this. Knowledge without execution is hallucination.
Decisions that are really not mission critical in some way, the type of toilet paper to buy, the type of toothpaste to buy. I know people are going to debate all of these, right? They could even seem like big decisions, like renting a certain Airbnb or whatever it might be. But if they are reversible, let's say they're easily cancelable, you could get a refund, or it's so inexpensive that you could just buy a second option, then making those decisions quickly and training yourself to do that, it is a habit you need to cultivate, will save you a lot of energy so that you're more perceptive for the decisions that matter a lot more, where the stakes are higher.
Think, how many self-help books have you actually applied? Rufus students didn't get certificates, they got calluses. Your move. Rufus was exiled twice for speaking truth to power. His response? Exile is freedom. Jordan Peterson warns, today's dissenters need Rufus's spine.
If you want to know something about yourself, sit on your bed one night and say, what's one thing I'm doing wrong, that I know I'm doing wrong, that I could fix, that I would fix? You meditate on that, you'll get an answer. And it won't be one you want, but it'll be the necessary one.
But here's the rub. Are you self-censoring to fit in, hiding opinions, dodging debates? Musonius Rufus didn't just defy Rome. He rewired humanity. Smash like, subscribe. And remember, norms are jails built by cowards. Stoics break walls.